What's up? So we're talking about Straight Talk's hotspot sharing. We've done a couple of videos about this before in the past, and people keep asking questions. I get questions every single day about this, so we're going to talk about it again. Basically, if you don't already know, Straight Talk does not allow you to share your Wi-Fi hotspot from your phone to your laptop, smart TV, whatever. And the main reason for this is they still sell a Wi-Fi or hotspot device, which is really like just a dinosaur idea in today's world. I can only assume that they've still got 500,000 in a warehouse somewhere and they're trying to sell them, but it's really it's insulting to customers. I mean, everybody that uses Straight Talk service enjoys paying $65 for unlimited internet and data and text and all that stuff. That's a good price point in today's smartphone market for unlimited data, calls, and text. However, they do sell a Wi-Fi hotspot device, this little box, you know, that shares a Wi-Fi signal that you can connect your laptop or whatever to. The problem is the data that they sell for those devices is so ridiculously expensive, you would be a fool to buy one. What I mean by that is I have an unlimited plan with Straight Talk for my phone. It's like $65 after tax in my area that I live in. And I use probably 60 to 100 gigabytes every single month. I stream, you know, everything, all kinds of stuff, shows, music, you name it, whatever. And if I were to buy a Wi-Fi hotspot through Straight Talk, the website or Walmart or whatever, that device I would pay for on top of a monthly plan for that device. And for that device, you can buy data, and it's like 5 gigabytes is like $15. And 5 gigabytes is not a lot of data by any means. So assuming I were to use 100 gigabytes on that Wi-Fi device like I do on my phone, I would be paying over $150 easily to be able to use the data that I typically use or would like to use. If I could stream to my smart TV that way, that would be awesome. But it is absolutely a ripoff. I don't understand this. I don't know why Straight Talk does this. Everywhere else has phones that can share their Wi-Fi signal with their computer, desktop, whatever. And it's just, that's the way to go. Phone companies are making it super easy. Most phone companies have built-in hotspot, mobile hotspot on their phone to share the stuff. Straight Talk does not allow it because they do still make money selling these ridiculously overpriced data plans for their hotspot devices. And again, this is just business, unfortunately, but it's a really bad idea for Straight Talk itself because they have a good product. They have a good service if you are using your phone for calls, texts, and just internet on the phone itself. The price point is good compared to other companies. The service in all the areas I've traveled to has been pretty good, given a few rural areas. Now, there are 2 Straight Talk providers. What I mean by that is you can get an AT&T Straight Talk phone or a Verizon Straight Talk phone. They are branded on the box, and you can tell because the coverage map on the box will either be blue for AT&T or red for Verizon. Me personally, I will only buy a Verizon branded Straight Talk phone. Just never been happy with AT&T service before. I had one of the first iPhones, and you know, the service back then, not too good for that particular device. I've had other phones on AT&T's network, and I wasn't happy with the service that I was getting, and especially in rural areas. Man, their service was awful, in my opinion. So that being said, I always go for the Verizon branded phones for Straight Talk. Never had a problem whatsoever. Always had really, really good luck with my device and service, and even the data for the most part. I will say this though, for the last over 3 years, I have been rocking the Samsung Galaxy S7, which is a phenomenal phone. It's a little bit off subject here, but if you're looking for a good phone that's going to last a while, Galaxy S7 has been great for me, and I think it's down to like $299 maybe on Straight Talk. It may even be $199 now, but that is a tremendous bargain for what you're getting from the phone. It's pretty smart. It does a great job. What I mean by that is its RAM is sufficient enough for me to edit videos on it and upload videos through my phone. So that being said, that's pretty good. So the Straight Talk Wi-Fi device is about $149 depending on which one you get. I think they only have 2 left now that they still sell, maybe just 1 available, but the data for these devices is so ridiculously expensive that if you were just checking emails as like a business person, that would probably be fine for you. But let's face it, no one is doing that. Even the business people are still wanting to be able to stream videos, maybe in their downtime watch a YouTube video or something like that, or an instructional video on how to do something. A lot of business-minded people use Skillshare to learn new skills in their career or to be able to further their career, and you can't stream video, or at least at a decent quality, if you're limited to like 20 gigabytes a month or 10 gigabytes a month. And those gigabytes of data are going to cost you vastly more than they would cost you elsewhere. Even Verizon's phone service, that is pricier but probably worth it because they do have a good service, is less expensive for the data that you would use through using your phone as a hotspot than having to buy a secondary device to have a hotspot that you can use. So in my opinion, Straight Talk is kind of shooting themselves in the foot on this one because they are actively shutting people off on their service. I've gotten a lot of messages from people, a lot of comments in the YouTube section for these other videos I've done about this, where people have said, Straight Talk contacted me. They get a text message, it's like an automatic text message, sometimes an email, that says that they have violated Straight Talk service. And I've had other people tell me that their hotspot on their phone has just quit working altogether. It won't connect, or it connects and there's no internet available to whatever device they've connected to it. So this is really not a good business practice. One, it leaves a bad taste in the customer's mouth, i.e. you and me, but it also really limits the people that would want to sign up for Straight Talk once they've done their research. Now, not everybody out there does research. A lot of people blindly just go in and they want the phone and Straight Talk's got a good price on it, so they buy it. And then they find out later they can't use it as they would like to. Unfortunately, the people like myself that do the market research before they get in and purchase the device realize that this is a thing and therefore will not sign up for Straight Talk service. Now, for me personally, I didn't need it when I first signed up for Straight Talk. I've got Wi-Fi at the house. Internet is readily available just about everywhere else that I travel to, so I don't really think about it that much. But there was a time when I did not have internet at the house, wasn't going to pay for internet at the house, and just didn't need it. And being able to stream my own data from my phone, Wi-Fi, to my smart TVs or my computer or whatever, definitely would be ideal for me because I would not have internet at the house at all. I'm the type of person, I don't want to spend that extra money if I don't need to. And since I am not typically playing a lot of video games like I used to or anything like that, that I would need a high-speed internet or service like that for that particular reason, I just don't need it. I can do everything I want through my phone. I can share my phone screen with my TV and watch it that way, which is an option. So if you guys are out there and you happen to have a smart TV and you don't have internet at the house and you want to be able to use that, that's one way you can do it, to stream Netflix or Hulu or whatever. But you cannot use your Straight Talk data. They've got their terms and services page, and it clearly states that this is a violation of terms and services. And this is where it gets really kind of crazy. In the terms and services, it says that Straight Talk reserves the right to interrupt your service without notice, without prior notice, if you are using your phone as a mobile hotspot. Now, some of you out there probably are thinking, my phone doesn't even offer mobile hotspot to me. It's not even an option that I can click on. And that's true. A lot of phones do not on the Straight Talk network. It's just not an option. And some phones do. I don't know why this is, the Galaxy J7 Crown that Straight Talk offers right now. I've got a couple of them in our family. That phone will let you use it as a hotspot. Go figure. It's an option. It works. You can connect it and plug in and hook it to your laptop or whatever without any real issues. It is available on that system for some reason. Now, I have had other people say it's on their Motorola phone through Straight Talk. I've had other people say that it's on their LG phone through Straight Talk. And I've had a lot of people comment out there that says that they've been using it for a year and then they got a message from Straight Talk and now they can't use their mobile hotspot on their phone at all. And I've had other people tell me that they were using like 200 gigabytes a month through their Wi-Fi hotspot and Straight Talk just canceled their phone service. Just, they lost their phone number. Everything was just like it never happened. They were just gone from Straight Talk. Now, I can't verify that, but I have a feeling based on the anger level of some of the comments that I've gotten from these people with Straight Talk, that they're probably telling the truth because they're super angry about it. Now, this is just something that, like I said, we've talked about this before. I get a ton of comments, and I'm super interested to hear from you guys. Has this happened to you? Do you use Straight Talk? Would you use Straight Talk if you could use your phone as a mobile hotspot and save money off your internet plan at the house? I'd love to hear from you guys. Leave me a comment down below. Throw this video a like. It definitely helps with the YouTube algorithm and it helps my channel out. So if you find any of these videos helpful, help me out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.